I'm Autumn. Welcome back to Suzuki.
Steven. We're gonna try to put some seats in the Carry. We bought these seats. They used to be super clean. I'll insert a clip here of us cleaning these up. If they work out, I'll do the whole video. But we bought these for the white Jimny, and I decided I actually liked the seats in the white Jimny, so they're just really nice, and they're factory interior. They match everything else, so we're just gonna keep those. And I bought the brackets from Zook's Off-Road. I'll put a link in the description for the Jimny to adapt them with those Caravan seats. Those are the stow and go seats out of a Caravan. And I'll put a link to Myron's video too. He's got a really cool video on how to do it. It's super simple, but he makes these brackets. So we're gonna grab our brackets and take these seats out and see if we can use them. Their bottom, the whole seat is bolted on the driver's side just to the lid, the engine lid. The back's not bolted. On the passenger side is bolted separately. So we're gonna bring you along a journey and see if we can make something work. Let's go. Alright, so this seat is meant to fold flat so you can get to the engine. And it does when you pop these little guys, that it folds up. Which the new seats will do the same thing. They're very violent, but they fold up. But you can see this one is weird. And it's screwed to the head the head part is screwed on. Not 100% sure why the heck they did them different on either side, but we're just gonna tear them all off, and I'll show you what we do to take these off real quick. Don't lose these bolts. You can see they're kind of important. They block any water from coming in the cab. So we're gonna throw those back in temporarily until we decide what we want to do with that. You can see on the outside, that one has a hole. This one actually does not, but it's got a little dimple right there where somebody screwed it in real hard and it left a little dimple. But we'll just throw those in for now so we don't get any leaking. Look behind the headrest. It's so gross. I'm gonna clean this interior while we're in here. Let me grab that other headrest real quick. And you can see this one doesn't have the pop on it. It only has the hinge on the bottom, so I'm not 100% sure how this one's gonna come off, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay, so that's kind of what I expected on the driver's side too. That just sits down in there. We don't really need that, so we'll hang on to this, but I don't think we need it.
Somebody beeped it. They went honk. I'm so tall that my head hits the thing.
Check out this old clip of Autumn telling you to put your screws back in where you take them out.
So you may want to put your screw back in the hole, but you need to be very careful so that you don't drop it inside the door.
Oh, good idea. so you don't lose them.
Get a magnet for the door so that if you drop them, you can retrieve them. Was that the first video?
First video. You were a YouTube star here.
I was like 12.
Screw those two in real easy. We'll jam them in there, just screw them back in. Good. That's good. Alright, so now you're going to pop up your seat there. It's got two pops on it. I'll do this side. And then this one's going to be a little different. Again, it looks like it's just screwed on the passenger side with screws. And on the driver's side, it's bolted on. I don't know if you guys can even see that, but it's got 4 bolts. So you can go ahead and take those bolts off, Bug. And you gotta have this thing right here on that side. You can hook this guy right here like this. And it'll hold your engine hood. It's your hood prop.
Come here. Right here?
Yeah, right on that little thing. The whole thing.
I can get it up over the thing.
Yep, you can do it.
Oh my goodness. I'm smart, I promise.
Just like this. Got him. That's a Japanese hood prop right there. Check that out. What do you think about that?
Oh goodness.
Let's rip these things out. Alright, let's put your side off. Probably not a 10, but you can check. I bet it's a 12. Yeah, it's bigger.
What the heck?
12mm bolts.
Yummy. This thing isn't gonna fall on me, is it?
It might. It probably won't.
Is it this one?
Yep. Looks like the whole bracket that holds the seat on. So that looks like the lid should stay and the seat should come off.
Stop wiggling, I don't appreciate it.
Hit it. There you go. Now your seat should pull right out. I would lay that lid down real slow, and then you should be able to take that whole seat out and just lay it on the floor over there. The seat should separate from the lid. Did it not separate? Pull it out like you mean it.
Nope.
Okay. I'll come look at it.
She crunchy, guys. I missed one.
How many bolts does it take to make the world go round?
Too many.
5, I guess. So there's an extra bolt. 2 on this side. On the corner.
She does.
That's rust. Breathe it in. Get some lung tetanus.
No cancer.
Now you can take it off.
Please. Oh, my finger. That's not very nice.
Should be able to take that whole thing out, yeah? Is it still bolted in the back? Yeah, okay, so the hinges have to be unbolted.
What the freak?
In the back. I was hoping those were for the lid and not for the...
They look like they're for the lid.
I don't think so. They look like they're...
Are they 12? Let's find out. Yeah. Oh, she's shifting.
Now you have a seat.
Hooray!
Now you have a seat and you left your lid in place, so that's cool. And I'll knock this side out since it's just screws. Particularly just the seats.
Agreed. Gotta get the back.
Yep. Oh, you need some bolts for those, huh? The other thing. That's unfortunate. Ooh. Alright, so
Why is she green?
that's interesting. We don't need these anyways. But I do think we should probably clean this place up. What do you think? Get some cleaning going on first before we get to into putting seats in here.
Yeah, she dusty.
Yeah, let's see what we got. All right, so Myron makes these at his shop. They are freaking awesome, and obviously for Samurai, I was gonna use them in the Jimny. They would have also worked. I would have had to change them a little bit to work in the Jimny also, because one of the rear feet on the inside turns, all the rest of them would line up. So I would have had to adapt that myself, but these are freaking cool. They're very nice. And I think we can probably make them work. They sent me this cool thing from my I'll put his YouTube channel on here. He does all kinds of cool custom stuff with Zooks. I think they do trackers and sidekicks and Samurais. So a lot of stuff they have I can use for the Jimneys. In this case, I'm gonna use a part for this Suzuki Carry. So still Suzuki, but we're gonna try to see how these will match up real quick. Let's see. Not exactly gonna line up, are they? How about these? Technically, the corners line up, so we could re-drill. Let's see how these fit on these. Open this door.
I didn't know the door had a picture of that.
So I think 3 of these holes will line up, and I may just cut that and drill a new hole right there. There's a little top piece there, and it'll go right in that hole, hopefully, if I bolt it all on, and I can drill through or mark it from the other side and then drill it out. So this one will work. This one is not going to work without some persuasion. There's this piece that humps up right here. Let's see what that's for. Nothing. So no reason for that at all. Just a big old hump there.
We could buy a flat one.
So
Or we could make it flat.
Autumn thinks we should just buy another one of those and flip it over so it's flat.
Or we could make it flat.
And we could make it flat. It's possible.
We just gotta... What if we use the heat gun?
What if we just 3D print some spacers? You think it'll be too tall? Alright, well let's see what we can do with this.
We just placed them in to see how they look, and this is what we've come up with so far.
Imagine those reupholstered and the red and white diamond stitching. Now we gotta find an upholsterer around us that wants to reupholster these guys. Sit on there, see if it's comfortable. And remember, on your probably won't keep these, but I'll keep the one on the inside there, so you have an armrest on the inside.
I feel very tall.
How does that feel compared to the regular seat?
I definitely like the back more, but
Yeah.
the bottom doesn't feel too different to me.
About the same? Okay. Alright, let's get them bolted on.
Right.
Alright, so for the driver's side, we're going to steal the ears off of this frame. This frame's fine, but we need those ears to hold the lid down. And then off the passenger side, we don't need to do anything. We're just going to bolt it right to the top of that lid. And we're going to bolt this to the driver's seat right to the top of the lid also. These seats are fine. That one's just starting to get a little crack in it. But we're going to steal this ear that's got the hook for the lid and that ear that's got the hook for the lid. So let's go. Hey sweetie.
Hi.
You decided to come out and help us?
Yup.
Where were you?
Doing fish tank water.
Doing fish tank water. So what are you doing now?
Okay, so I'm trying. I can see the hole.
Do you need me to take the seat back out because I don't want to?
Maybe if you could just get out of the seat, see if it.
Oh, you're trying to say I need to get out of the way? Right.
I'm not.
What do you think about that seat? Is that a little more comfortable than those stock junkies? Those stock junkies?
Yes.
So Dodge Caravan stow and go seats. Sorry, Samurai guys. We are also stealing them, and I know where there are 6 more pair. Good thing I only have one keistruck.
Thanks for watching.